YouTube. Let me share with you something, a new accessory for the rifles. I don't know about you, I've always wanted a suppressor for my rifles. This is mine, Savage PC-10 precision rifle. It comes with this, don't come with the scope, but it does have a smiley face on the front of it. I really like the smiley face. You know, smile right before the flash, you know, like you're gonna take a picture or something. But I always want a suppressor, so look at here what I got today. The Super Duper Suppressor. Hey, this thing is awesome. I mean, good night, it's awesome. Everybody knows that you gotta have enough volume in order to strip away the sound when you fire a rifle through a suppressor. Well, this one's got the volume, and it's got an internal baffle design like no other suppressor out there. Let me share with you how that works. Look here. Right here, the bullet comes in through the end of the barrel and travels along this path here. And when it gets right here, it hits this angle block inside. And when it hits that block, it knocks some of that sound off of the projectile. Then it comes back and it hits another angle block, and that knocks even more sound off. And it has to pass through even more baffles before it exits down here at the bottom. So the way they got it designed, it enters in the top and it exits in the bottom. Now I know what you're thinking, that won't work. That's just too heavy to be practical. Well, not really. I mean, with the gun and the Super Duper suppressor mounted onto it, it only weighs about 125 pounds, something like that. So, and I'm glad I brought a couple of rounds with me to demonstrate, because I knew people wouldn't believe it unless they just heard it for themselves. So just listen up. Make sure we got, take the safety off. Make sure we got a bullet. Yep, there's one in there. Alright, I got to take good aim. Now listen good. Look at that. See? Bent shell casing. Here, I'll do it again if you don't believe me. Watch it. Take good aim. Awesome. Look at that. No, this thing is something else. I mean, have you ever heard such a quiet suppressor on your gun? I know what you're thinking. If I could even get one of those, I wouldn't have a way to attach it to my firearm. Well, I'll share with you how I accomplished that, how we remedied that as a solution the company come out with. And the company, there again, let me roll it in here. Super Duper Suppressor. And they label it like this for you. It's real nice, professional like. But they have a mounting system that just about anybody can do, or you can have done, and I'll share that with you. You have to make multiple passes because it's a big hole. You got to fill it in, but you can get it. You know, if you work at it, you can get it. You want to make sure to keep all your heat right there in one spot, so you get your barrel real good and hot right there. Now some barrels are different than others, and you may have to do a little modifying on your Super Duper suppressor in there to get the gap to fill up. So here's what you do. Just take a hammer. It don't matter what kind of hammer you got, but just knock it down real good, and you bend that end down, see, and close it in on the barrel. Now, anyway, you get the idea. You gotta put that back on. In there good. Now we go. Now we'll get. Yeah, there it's going now. Just keep going back and forth. And make sure you get plenty of that weld on there. And don't worry about burning through that barrel, because it's thick. You ain't got to worry about that. And even if you did, that'd just be like a baffle. It'd be like a... That'd just help a little bit. It'd help some of them gases to escape. Alright, and for you guys that don't know how to weld, or you don't know somebody that can weld and weld this thing and attach it to your barrel, Super Duper Suppressor Company, they thought about you as well. So they include this other attaching device with the purchase of your suppressor. And so you just take it and you wrap it around and just keep going around it. And it kind of works like tape does, but it's like a super duper. It's not regular tape, see, it's super duper tape. And you just keep going around until you get it attached to your barrel. You want to fill in all the gaps, see, and just keep going around it, and they'll make it real strong. But anyway, you just keep going around it. Tacos is coming back. But anyway, you just keep going around and around. And you may want to go, all the way down. Get back here and get some, get plenty of your barrel attached to it like that, see? And just keep going. Now we're getting some over the way. It's super duper tape. You just keep wrapping it, and you get it on there pretty good. Now, and then you take it out of the vise, and so you ain't got no problem. Let it be on there, that won't come off. And now you just make it look good. You just take some cheap paint, just paint it over like that. So ain't want nobody ever know it. Now you tell everybody you welded it on. They won't know no difference. Super duper alternative way of attachment.